as a partner in that particular field. We are still trying to study and see exactly as to whether what proposals he has for this year, because we have is that at least there will be a well that will be drilled this year. So we hope and pray that we are able to mobilize that. But let me say that basically, just to tie into what Emifa said and then to put something to the role of God that will come into that. Look, let's not deny or maybe pretend that the story in Ghana as we speak today is not good. It's not good because if you were to look from 2019 up to now, production has slumped about 25%. This has been because of various factors. Underinvestment. Because you have situations where even people who hold licenses are not actual. In the last 3 years, we've not done more than 3 wells in a year continuously. That tells you that in terms of spend, we are not doing very much in terms of that. You have situations where, because of the fiscal regime that before we came here with MFA, that she hears is fiscal regime. But look, if you have a situation where somebody has to go into ultra deep, and in going to ultra deep, he comes and you tell him that the current interest alone is 15%. And he knows that there's a competing neighbors who will give better options. There are situations where they are able to, for example, even negotiate on the current interest. But when you have a fixed current interest, that deters people. You have a situation with ultra deep, the size of the acreage is also not very encouraging. He knows that the competing countries will have better deals. And so for companies like Goya, who are local companies who want to tap into the big majors like Exxon, like Shell, and companies like that, we want a situation where such people can come for us to benefit, one, from technology transfer, because we can leverage on our infrastructure, particularly in terms of the downstream, in terms of our networks, in terms of our storage, in terms of the basis that we can provide hub, that's a logistic hub for such operators. We will want to leverage on that. But if you have a situation where such people do not come in, and because this is an industry that's capital intensive, we may not really be able to have what it takes to start it on our own, but we can pick back on companies like that to be able to survive. So yes, on the current field that we are in, because we are just a single asset company anyway, but on the current field that we are in, our hope is that when these major companies come, we can even leverage on other services. But currently, as I speak to you now, Goel, we bunker for, what do you call it, ENI. We do that for Tallow, and then for Share. So if you look at these 3 companies that we do, hopefully if given the opportunity and the network that we have in the country, definitely the sky will be our limit.
So were you just listing the names of the people you are having negotiations with?
Excuse me?
Were you just listing the names of people
we are having businesses with? Because currently, as we speak, as I speak to you now, we supply fuel requirements to ENI. We do that for Tallow. And so these are ongoing contracts that we have, understanding contracts that we have with them. But I think that given the opportunity, if you have most upstream companies coming into the country, it gives us a better chance, not only in the service industry, but also to actually, in a way, a non-operating arrangement with them, to be able to partner with them in JV projects.